your cup of coffee. I was really happy to hear this in Sonic Cross World. Even though they put a lot more jazz sex in it. This is definitely my favorite techno kind of Sonic level music. Sounds so good. Whew. Let's continue. And there's another update. Ooh, I wonder if that means there's 6 more masks for me to find. How am I supposed to go down there? Guess we could go Weaver Nest, bottom. Don't have a lot of shit on me. Ow, Sylvester. Watch it. Little dude. Too big. When you hang on by your claws, it hurts. 5 masks swirled soul, brought and boiled. 4 stones rage bucked, crushed powdered coarse. 3 shells fresh from pilgrims fallen. To contain an age. I'm not sure if I've came down here since Act 3. You still live. Still, this is good. I had felt the conflict commence. Pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I'm sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch, and was near achieving that goal, but then the situation has become complicated. Now all of Farloom threatens to fall. But I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, I suspect, but true. There may be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains, and allow me to continue to aid you as I can. Mine brought us a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly. Bounds of a bug permit me to gaze upon your nature. Hey Jay. Appreciate you coming to stream too. Strike enemies repeatedly to become focused. Making needle attacks deadly or heighten focus strikes. Further increases lethal. And power possessed, I shall grant it through your aid. My nature expands, as you say, I shall return. When was the hunter again? Damn it. Oh, that's the one you start with. Pretty cool. This lets me have one second. I'm sorry, Sylvester. I know you want to be on my lap, but this does not feel comfortable right now. So I feel like there's some way to get down underground in the Morrow. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to equip some stuff. Try something real quick. I'll be right back. Not even long. Or how I'm supposed to get down. Nice. Dive into the void and cut Farland free. Damn, that sucks. That's really rude. That really sucks too. Oh yeah, I don't have the... Which I really don't think I need the rosaries at this point. I see a spot down there. Maybe this is the area I need to descend from. Actually, I really need to go find this boss that's somewhere up near Mount Frey. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I have no idea what that really actually did. We want to go... Mount Frey, yeah. I want to go to the slab. That's nice. Ow. That was a really rude guy. Ow. Bench. Yay. Oh, that sucked. Ow. Oh, cool. I think it put me back. Almost messed that up. Ah, Needlebug. Who else would dare wake a pinstress with such force? Saw my wish, I'm guessing. Here, hoping to fulfill it? I know what you're seeking, Pinterest. A death duel, an end from battle, not cavern's collapse. I can oblige to a point, but a greater challenge still awaits me below. Whatever else you're about, you might be finding it futile now. Needlebug, the Black Plague's Harlem's finals arrives. So let's stop yapping, eh? How about let's begin? Let's see at least one of us in true to our nature. If not by blade, we'll accept whatever conclusion this quaking calamity flings upon our lands. Having second thoughts about our bout, Needlebug? Good. I'll not hold back my blade. I'll expect the same from you. Damn. That was some bullshit. But I do know one thing. Ow. Come on. Whoa, that was close. Damn you. Oops, did not mean to do that. You think you clever, don't you? With your hops and your hips. Oh, I was behind you, motherfucker! Yeah, you weren't ready for the tax. Bested fair, and yet you choose to stay the killing blow? I can test you, Pinstress, and myself for what's to come, but I will not cut you down. Despite its quakes, Farloom's demise is not as certain as it seems. I shall act to change that fate. If I succeed at my task, the land that remains will require watch of strong bugs like you. Well, ain't you an inspiration, making me seem a right fool here, thinking only on the end while you're looking to a future fair. Seems you've beaten me twice, Needlebug. Both my pen's edge and my heart's resolve. For your talents, Needlebug, in blade and strength and restraint, take this emblem of my order. Hadn't never thought another to be joining our slim ranks, but you're as deserving as a member as any that's came before. Emblem of the Order of the Pinstress and the Old Blade Masters of Farloom reduces charge time of needle strike. I don't really use that though. It's cool on paper though. That was easy. I wonder what they mean by dark void masses. We'll go by all the settlements and see what people say.
Megina Fora.
Pirante siava. Minonor.
Ecstasy of the end. As the warned long ago, the black times have come. There is one last act to perform. Meet us at what was once called Fleetopia. What? Once was called? I'm confused. Gilly of our far fields. A huge red shell stole my precious keepsake and disappeared into the fields. Let's first go check on the fleas. They were like caterpillars, but in the first one, like, when you collected them all, the one you were collecting them all for ate them all. Nope. Deuces.
Goro Yoshike.
The dirge I sing is for the end of our old lives. Here at the end of times, our paradise crumbles beneath us. Flea and friend alike, all will soon be consumed. What other choice do we poor wretches have? Cruel fate leaves us with only one last task. Dear friend, Miss Hornet, forgive us, but we beg one more favor from you. Will you accompany us in our final act? I saw your plea posted on Bellheart, Sir Flea, and accept your request. The pact is made then. Fellows, steel yourself, it is time. It is time for the Festival of the Flea. One last grand celebration before the black quakes pull us all down into the darkness. Rouse yourself, fleas. One last time, let the games begin. I'm not sure what's going on. Make merry with us and play some games of old. The time is slim, Flea Master. If I am to join your games, know it will only hone my skills for the greater trial. Of course. Joy of learnings. Any reason is fine by us, Miss Hornet. And look here, we have Flea Juggle, where the challenge is to strike fleas upwards and make them airborne for as long as possible. Ah, shit. No.
Humta Osh Paravost Monaska.
Damn it. This is not easy.
Humta Osh Paravost Monaska.
God damn it. It was all completely different that time.
Humta Osh Paravost Monaska.
I'll read that message in just a moment, Sin. Damn.
Humta osh.
I could throw you in. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't mind someone to talk to while I'm playing this. Hey, dude. Ben?
Hang on.
Oh.
Okay, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened. For whatever reason, I couldn't hear anything.
You're good.
How's it going?
It's going. Found this mini game, and I'm not really sure if I have to do it to like consider 100%, because the shit seems hard as hell.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, juggle in a bunch of fleas.
Interesting.
You know, in Kingdom Hearts 2, one of the little jobs you could do at the beginning,
Yeah,
keeping the ball in the air.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I don't remember what it was called.
Paravos.
Yeah, it's well, it's,
Or something like that.
it's pretty much that, except with a bunch of them. Not just one ball, a bunch.
That seems, good memory. You know, I didn't do you. You got this. You played Kingdom Hearts.
It's not bad until they start falling fast.
Yeah, that's always the worst.
Ooh, that was cool. No, no, no!
Is there like a certain number he's telling you to get to?
No, I have no idea. I just know when it's 3, it's not good. It's over. And I've so far made it to 12.
Nice.
Paravos.
It sometimes changes it up.
Monashka.
So it's not just learning one thing, which makes it a little bit more aggravating.
Oh yeah, I could see that. It's like, how am I supposed to recognize patterns if there are no patterns?
I mean, there are, but why would you change up the pattern?
That too.
Ah, fuck you. Made it to 10 that time.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Humta osh.
I mean, that's better than making it to like 2 or 4.
Yeah, well, 2 and 4 is easy. I could do that, no problem. I probably need to get like 30, and I'm only making it to like 12.
I'm gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna tell you.
I mean, you can let me know if it's raising the percentage count up or not. What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
No, I wasn't looking.
Humta. Osh.
Two fell. Like, not on complete opposite ends, but on different sections at the same time. I'm like,
Paravost.
that was some bullshit.
Monashka.
Can't use no tools or upgrades.
So the answer doesn't, or this thing doesn't tell me exactly what the answer is about how many you have to do. But I do see that there are 3 different mini games, so I don't know if you can already select those or not. And then you get a reward at the end for it.
Oh, it's just this one right now.
So it must be like successive. Then after you finish the first one, then you get the second one.
Yeah. New record. Can we break? No. Can we break? No, we can't beat the record. Made it to 12, but couldn't pass it.
Humta.
So do they run off on their own after like you've hit them so many times or something?
Yeah, they'll eventually just fly off.
Okay. And you had to rescue all of the fleas to do that, right?
Yeah.
So they're probably the same number of those as there are fleas, I would assume. However many that is. Do you know how many that was?
Not off the top of my head.
Did you work any today? Or were you off today? I don't want to distract you.
Damn. Can't make it past 12.
Humta.
Shit ass fucking fleas being a bunch of fucking dicks. Dick fleas.
Yep, good old dick fleas.
The kind of fleas you get on your dick and you're just like, oh god, no.
I can't beat them off fast enough.
There's always a problem with not being able to beat off.
Yeah, sadly.
Somebody hears a sound down the hallway and then they come in and they're like, you winning, son? And you're like, no.
Whoa, that was new. No, you fucking cheap motherfucker! Is it because I fell off?
Humta. Osh. Paravost.
I don't want to play your game. I just want my reward. I found all your friends. Why are you making me do this now?
There's no freebies in SilkSong. You have to work for fucking everything in that game.
I worked in finding them all. I even paid money to find them all. Like, one of them knew. One of them knew where they were. Instead of putting in the work to go do it themselves, made me pay to go do it myself. To put
Crazy. The developers for sure wanted to torture as many people as possible.
Damn it.
They are
Damn it.
sadistic. Like, we had so much fun making this game because we know it's going to be an absolute nightmare for people once they finally get to play it.
I can't get past 12.
Humta. Osh. Para.
12 is like the devil's number right now.
Manashka.
Well, you know what they say, the devil's in the details, so do something with that, I guess.
You motherfucker! Never fell that like that before, you piece of sh. Why at the same time?
Humta. Osh. Para vos. Manashka.
I wonder if they're like saying cuss words in flea language. Like,
Probably.
you fucking suck, guy. Get good, scrub. Bounce harder.
Bounce on his dick.
Not stroking the fleas correctly. I hate this. No!
Fucking things.
Osh. Para vos.
They're so fucking rotund.
Manashka.
And it's not, there's not even a set pattern, which makes it worse.
Yeah.
You just
You
don't.
could I was gonna say, it looks like you could hit one and it could barely move a little bit, but then you could hit another one the exact same way, and it'll go flying halfway across the fucking screen. While you've got 2 or 3 others still fucking coming. Crazy.
Fucking prick. New record!
New record.
I wish I made it to 20 at least.
Humta. Osh. Para vos.
At least I did better.
Yeah.
Manashka.
That means you're improving.
Take a break from dying on bosses, hours on end. Play some mini games with the flea friends you've looked for. They'll
Fun.
they'll help you de-stress from all the boss battles and all the bullshit fuckery this game has put you in.
Just kidding. It'll be more.
You know, I
stressful.
love how the bells on their heads kind of make them look like little dickheads.
They are a little dickhead. That's why it's so funny to watch them fail. They just flop to the ground.
I hate them. I first loved you guys, but now I officially hate you fleas. You guys are just as worse as anything else in this game. I fucking hate y'all. Where's my reward for finding your bitch asses? I should have let you all die.
Saved me the trouble.
I almost didn't realize that one was still falling.
Humta. Osh.
That big one came out just to fail.
Yeah.
Paravost.
This is awful. I should probably share my screen.
Yeah, if you want me to see what you're doing in real time, for sure. I've got your stream up though, for sure. I'm looking at it
Oh yeah, no.
on my phone.
Appreciate that. Let's die some more. Let the flea jungle commence.
His
Juggle.
head kind of looks like a dick.
Pee hole and all.
Yeah. Damn, that one fell fast.
I mean, I expected it to fall fast, just not right there.
Why is he joining?
I hate you all.
Humta. Osh. Paravost.
It's like they all start jumping in like in time with each other. Like you can't get us all at once.
Fucking course I can't. Slow down, please.
You fucking prick. Bitches.
Humta.
How's your game in Espicade going?
Pretty good. I'm about to start playing some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Because I'm really close to getting the Platinum Trophy for the PS4 version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird, okay? So, like, you know, there are some games that you can play from PS4 to PS5 that'll auto-pop the trophy, right?
I didn't know they'd auto pop.
Some of them do, yeah.
I was gonna say I don't
But
think I've ever played one that did.
when I started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I had started on the PS4, but then I got the PS5, so I switched over to the PS5 version. And I ended up playing through the entire game on that. I only had one trophy on the PS4 version. Well, I go to boot up my PS5 version, or PS4 version, in order to just expect to start a new game and do everything from the beginning, but then all of a sudden I start auto-popping some trophies because apparently it loaded my actual save file from the PS5 version. I was like, I had no idea it was going to do that. So it didn't really auto-pop everything. I started messing around to try to get more stuff to pop, and it did, and I got almost every trophy. Some of them would just randomly pop after I would do something, even if it was unrelated to what the trophy was. And then I got myself to the point where there's like 3 sets of DLC trophies that nothing will pop for. And then I've only got 1 trophy left to pop in the main game, which is to do a raid in England, which happens really early in the game, so it's not like it's going to take me very long to get it. I just have to get to that point where I can actually do the raids. So, I'd started the actual new game, and then I've got to go through the Ireland DLC, and then I have to do the procedural, the roguelike version thing that they added, and the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, which is honestly one that I didn't want to do again because I felt like it was a big bloated nightmare. But they just did it to try to make money off people who wanted to play more Assassin's Creed. It was $40 originally. I paid like $20 for it, I think, maybe less, on sale.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think the only reason they wanted to price it at that was to try to justify the amount of bloat that they fucking threw in it. The map is big and empty for the most part. Next to nothing in it.
Damn. 24 that time.
Humta. Osh.
He called you a pumta. I don't think I would be fucking pissed, man. I'd be killing his ass right now. If I was called a pumta to my face.
I want to kill them all.
I saved you all, and this is the thanks I get.
Hate you all. I want to kill you.
Paravost. Mamashka.
Oh no, I'm about to quit doing this though.
I could tell you what the reward is if you want to know. Whether it's worth it.
Does it count towards percentage?
I mean, I can't really answer that question without having played the game myself to know if what it gives you and what the thing that it gives you does adds to your percentage.
Yeah. What is it?
The last reward for doing all 3 of the mini games is the 4th item to upgrade your needle. To get the 4th needle upgrade is what it words it.
Oh.
It says that it gives you rosaries, shells, and then that item you need for...
No, that's totally worth it. That's attack upgrade.
That's what I was thinking. That would be worth it most likely, because you just get to do more damage, which is never a bad thing.
No, never.
Especially in a game like this. Every scrap of damage will mean less frustration in fights, because they can end faster.
I hate you, fucker. I hate those fast ones.
Yeah, they seem like a pain in the ass. They just suddenly come out of nowhere and they're like, hey, we're fast. Zippity-doo-dah, bitch. Hope you like it. You're like, I clearly don't like it. Please.
Please just give me my fucking needle upgrade, you bitches. I'm trying to stop the end of the world.
So the first one says juggle, the second one says dodge, and the last one says bounce. So you'll have to literally bounce on it.
Pogoing sounds so much better than this.
Yeah.
And dodging... that could be really easy or really bad.
Here's a thought. Consider this pogoing, but in reverse.
I mean, that's easy.
Open your mind to the possibility.
I do it to, like,
Sweet.
get to areas a lot. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do when they fall like that far fucking apart from each other?
Punta Osh. Paravost.
There was a video,
Mashka.
I didn't watch it, but it said, easy way to win the fleece mini games. I could check it out and see if there's like some trick to it.
I mean, I ain't gonna say no to you doing that. That's better than me looking at it, but I will if I keep struggling enough.
I get that too, yeah. Let me go see what
Oh, I've
it
looked.
does.
If I didn't run into these things to do, I'd have probably looked up how to get to the next main story objective. God damn it!
Punta Osh. Paravost. Mamashka.
Alright, so at a certain point in the you will unlock the Festival of the Flea, which is just 3 fun mini-games. So what you have to do is scoreboard, and you basically just have to choose and then beat.
Okay, so you have to beat his scores in order to get the rewards. I don't know if there's a different way you can try one of the other mini games first instead.
I
But
don't think so.
his score is 30, so you have to beat at least 30 for the first one.
I was close that one time. I think 24, 25 is the highest I've made so far.
When you beat it, then you can stop. I didn't intentionally stop at 42. But yeah, one of the that I know in my stream while I was doing it, and he said he struggled on this for quite a while, where it only took me like 15 minutes, so I figured I could maybe do some tips to beat it, because, I don't know, I just love the games like this. I didn't struggle target or
Damn it.
give you the tips to how to use. So what you want to do during the flea juggle
Punta
is
Osh.
never jump up, because I jumped up and it hits them higher and then they come down faster. So keep your
So he said...
Never jump. I
Yeah.
can kind of hear.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know you...
No, you're fine. I
I
just...
didn't want it to be disruptive. My bad.
It's very quiet. I could barely hear it while doing stuff, but
Yeah.
that's why
He
I
said
waited.
apparently it knocks them higher and then causes them to fall faster. So if you can stand still and just kind of walk underneath them, then that seems to be the best for that.
and then try to sort of hit them back in the direction to there and hit it back toward the middle, because that's where the next one's falling. So that will allow you to not have to run back and forth as much. So that's pretty much my main focus. When you get this guy, he falls faster. And there's another one who has like a star from Mario Kart sort of animation. And yeah, he also falls fast. I don't know if you get him now. Yeah, basically, it's easy because this guy does tricks, so you can hit 4 times, all these other little things. And then there's another guy with a golden
This does seem to be helping.
I'm gonna speed this up a little, because you're getting the idea that, again, the base mechanic, here's the look how fast he drops. Pretty much as soon as you see him start dropping, you want to hit your up swipe. You have to wait for the keys to get up swipe. And here you can see you don't have an up swipe, you actually do a cross swipe on that one, and it moves able to hit him up.
God damn it.
Got all scrambly there, but we
It's a little different, but it does seem a little bit more consistent.
Punta
Not jumping.
Yeah.
can like miss a couple and still keep the juggle,
Mamashka.
which is nice.
I gave up. I got 2 right off the rip like that. It's like, yeah, come on.
Pumta. Osh.
I do want to try something. Take off this one, and we put on the fast feats. It doesn't make us fast. I have to be sprinting for it to be fast. But I can get around a little faster, so maybe it is worth.
Yeah, it might help.
Paravos. Monashka.
Yay!
Did you do it?
Did you see that run? It was so good. I got a whopping total of 0.
Paravos.
That's the best.
Monashka.
You did it. Congratulations. It must feel good to have finally passed it.
Yep.
He's like, your record is so bad, it's great. He does up swipes for most of it, so if that helps any at all. He says to bounce it in the direction of the other ones, but it looks like he's never facing the same direction anytime he attacked. So it was hard to tell if there was anything he was doing that influenced what direction they would be facing. And then he said,
Well, I just need to quit throwing in the towel so quick. I'm doing it differently now, so my muscle memory of what was working is not going to work now.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
true too.
so yeah.
With the faster one, he said as soon as it starts to look like it's dropping, that's when you want to get your attack like started, because you'll hit it right as it's about to hit the ground. So you might want to keep that in mind as well.
What a bullshit one that was.
Damn. Yeah, that bullshit one really fucked you up.
Osh. Paravos.
It's like one bad flea can throw off your whole rhythm at that point.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, I just haven't done it enough, but in ways, I like the feeling of jumping more.
Yeah. There's no saying that you couldn't learn it or couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm determined to do it this way for a little bit at least.
Yeah.
If I continue for like a good 5-10 minutes of not getting past 15, I'll probably go back to just jumping.
Osh. Paravos.
'Cause I was really close.
Monashka.
And now that I have a stronger dash,
Yeah, that might help for sure.
I also like being able to get their attack in at the top, because then you have plenty of time to come back with error.
Yeah.
Pumta. Osh. Paravost. Mamashka.
Yeah, doing it the way the dude's suggesting does feel way more intimidating than jumping at it and giving me time to fix. I miss my swing like this, there's no potential of being able to refix it.
Yeah.
It's just
I
done.
get that too. Gotta be mentally prepared for it.
God damn it.
Humta. Osh. Paravost. Mamashka.
I do like the fact the video did make me aware that, like, I do control how these things fall. At first, I didn't think I really had much control.
That's good. That helps a lot too. Gives you more self-awareness on it.
Humta.
I do wish they would allow me to use, like, my tools.
Mamashka.
Yeah, that would probably help a lot too.
No.
He doesn't want you to hurt his friend fleas, his pet fleas or whatever. Whatever the fuck they are.
And it'd be funny if I go to, like, hit one before they go in the fall animation and you just see my little needle go through them, like, oops.
Splorch.
My bad.
How many fleas did you have again, sir? I think you're one short.
I wish they were consistent. Like, sometimes you gotta hit them 3 times before they're done. Sometimes you gotta hit them 4. I don't like
It's
that.
just that one guy that's 4, from what he mentioned. It's 3 for all the regular fleas, but 4 only for the fucker that's like doo-hoo, doo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, the one big one.
Paravost.
Which
Yeah.
lets me know it's not like I just hit each one time, because there's only one that looks like that.
Yeah.
So the fact he
exactly.
comes in again lets me know, oh, this isn't hit just go through every single flea I've saved. This is go through some potential double the number for all I know. I don't think it's that, but
Yeah, it goes on for as long as I'm sure you're able to keep it up, but you only need to beat the score of 30 based on the fact that there's a, like a, what do they call it, a leaderboard or whatever somewhere around there you can look at.
god damn it. All it takes is one. And the whole groove can just fall apart so fast.
Manaska.
This sucks.
Humta. Osh. Paravost. Manaska.
30 fucking times. God damn. That's a rough number.
Yeah,
That's a
it is.
lot. Wish it was like Kingdom Hearts where every time I just hit the flea it counted as one.
Yeah, that would be good.
Ah, step so falling out does ruin it. That sucks.
Humta. Osh.
Ah, so you stepped outside of the ring or whatever?
I kind of figured because I had done it a time or two already, but I wasn't like really sure. Like I glanced away at just a bad time kind of situation. But that time, like I fully watched myself step right off.
He's like, you can't leave, I've got fleas to play with. You can't leave me here with them alone, they'll consume me. And you're like, I missed the part where that's my problem.
Ooh, that was close.
Start doing the Billy McGuire dance on him.
I figured out my trick though.
You got to 30. You
Yep.
think that might count?
I hope so.
Check the leaderboard.
Oh, it doesn't.
Paravost.
I don't know if he'll say anything different though.
Marishkava.
Somewhere around here there should be a board you can check. And your number will be gold on the board if you succeeded. There it is. Nope, you gotta be 31, man. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's some
His name was
bullshit.
on top. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is some bullshit.
At least I figured out something that really worked.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah.
It may take a little bit.
Wait
to
for
get
them
that
to
momentum
fall a
back.
little bit, but not all the way down.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. How are you doing, Max?
Hey, Max. Welcome in. It's cool that you're new. I've never seen you before, so. It's
I
nice
know.
He's got new people coming in and saying hey.
Oh, that's hella cool.
I bet you're a huge fan of DC, aren't you? With a name like Max, it just seems like you are.
Bet he's a big Sailor Moon fan.
Sailor Moon and DC Comics. Yeah, I could see that. Just woke up. What are you sleeping this early for? Or just this late?
Damn.
Ooh, almost.
Yeah.
That one slipped off a little bit to the side. Unironically,
To be
the
fair.
actual strongest anime character. Nah, that's One Punch Man, bro. Nobody
Yeah.
can beat One Punch Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's One Punch Man as much as I hate the character.
He's so funny though. Endorphin system is fucking riddled with crack.
Punta. Osh.
So, I mean, I guess I can see your point on that.
On a literal god. He is a literal god though.
I don't know enough lore about One Punch Man to really comment on anything.
He did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and ran 100 kilometers every day until he went bald. And that's how he got his power. How he became the strongest person in the universe.
Oh my fuck. Sometimes these things just do fucking bullshit.
Osh.
Ended up multiversal. I don't know where One Punch Man goes yet, so I haven't seen. I mean, season 3 hasn't come out yet, but I've never read the.
Damn,
comic
there's
or
not
whatever
even
yet.
3 seasons of it?
Nope.
Damn,
Only 2.
And I guess it makes sense. It is more gag than something serious.
There was one of those manhwas or whatever they call them, the Korean manga things that are more like comics than mangas, and then it got turned into an official manga, and they've only adapted 2 seasons for anime. I don't know how related they are to the manga and manhwa though. I know they have similar scenes though. Like, there's a guy who coincidentally ended up at the location several times where Saitama had ended up doing his thing, who accidentally basically took credit for all of Saitama's work and became like one of the near #1 heroes in the city, all because of the fact that he was there by mistake. So when they start calling him to try to get help with something, he literally just starts freaking the fuck out because he has no power, no capability whatsoever. He's just a lazy otaku dude who started making money because people thought he was a great hero. And he just wants to sit around and play basically what's GTA in
Interesting.
his spare time. He's hilarious. His name's King. they do a lot of really cool things too to like keep you like in suspense, separate from the fact that if Saitama shows up, he's gonna kill something in one hit. Season 1 had this moment where you didn't really know if Saitama was gonna show up on time, and then also they hype up this one dude so much that makes you think, oh shit, is this somebody that Saitama can't actually beat in one punch? And then Season 2 has this whole storyline that surrounds this guy who accidentally became a villain just because he was a bit too brutal with his heroic methods. And all he aspired to do was be a hero to save people. Like, I think it was his sister or something that got killed.
Man.
And it had nothing to do with Saitama whatsoever, and that made it really cool. I recommend it. I would. One of this hilarious things, he gets this enemy who's like super fast. He's like a serial killer. His name's Speedosonic Sound, or Speedo Sound Sonic. And there's a part where he confronts Saitama in a forest. Saitama lifts his arm up just completely accidentally, but because the dude's super fast and you can't control like how he's moving that quickly, he ends up making Saitama basically punch him in the fucking nuts. And then he attacks him in the city randomly one day, but because Saitama's like super self-aware, as soon as he fucking shows up next to him, Saitama turns his head and fucking bites his sword and shatters it to pieces. It's one of my favorite gifts of all time. I'll send it to you in chat.
Hell yeah. What? Where did that one come from? That's the second X on that one. I didn't even see him. I just heard ding. And I was like, where? Where did I mess up?
I found both of the gifts I was looking for. God damn. Oh man, that was so close.
Yeah, there's always got to be that one little combo of just like two of them too fucking close to each other.
Yeah. Because they gotta be a dick.
Like, what the fuck?
Pumta, Osh, Paravos.
When I hit 30, that should have fucking counted.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pumta, Osh, Paravos.
I hate the fact I felt like I got something and I really did not. I just was doing really good that one time.
Yeah.
What?
Pumta,
It really pisses me off when, like, I don't even see the last...
Paravos.
Like, I hear the sound, but I don't see it.
Ska.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that second. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Please, game.
Throw a man a bone.
Pumta, Osh, Paravos. Ska.
Damn it! That's fucking bullshit. The way they come in at the end.
Punta.
Like, I had it. If it wasn't fucking 4 of them coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, that was it. But these are looking like fun games to plat to you.
I plan on doing it, yeah.
Punta. Osh. Paravost. Alaska.
You know, when I play shit like this, a part of me wants to, like, see the developers do it.
Yeah.
You play this fucking game, you piece of shit.
To be honest, though, I would say they've got to be pretty good at it. Not because they developed it, but because they said they had so much fun during the process of making the game. But I'm pretty sure that they just had a really good time with everything they did. They probably really liked doing it, so... It seems like they may be sadistic and slightly masochistic.
Yeah, River was talking about that the other day.
That's basically why they said it took so long. They were like, yeah, we were having so much fun, we were just like, oh shit, we should probably release our game now. Which is why it basically had a last minute release date all of a sudden.
Punta. Osh. Paravost. Monashka.
I do wish there was a pattern here, though.
Yeah, it would definitely help. Or if you could at least figure out exactly how to hit them to make them move where you want to. Because even when it looks like you're trying to, sometimes it still seems like they're flinging off the side. And that guy said that you can control them.
I mean, I can feel that you can, to an extent. It's the reason why I want to aim up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that to me. It looks kind of like they still kind of move on their own however they want to. When I'm watching you hit them.
Punta. Osh. Paravost. Monashka. Humta. Osh.
I want to kill you and all your children, guy.
Manaska.
You will not survive the night.
I will save this world. Except you.
Fighting the final boss, and it's like, you can destroy that place.
If he's not
But
dead,
everything
if the
else-
boss doesn't kill you by the end, I will. You'll see me become the villain. Just for you.
He's like, oh hey Hornet, how's it go? Shink.
My fucking god. Oh shit.
Humta. Osh. Paravost.
And most of the time when there's a mess up, it's in a domino effect kind of sense. Like you're missing 2 to 3.
Yeah. No recovery.
Damn it. Yeah, I knew that one wasn't gonna be it.
Humta. Osh. Paravost. Manashka.
It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, they are.
Humta. Osh. Paravost.
Yeah, I'm about to go do something else for a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
smoke a bowl, BRB, smoke a bowl, chat for a bit, and then go do something different. Man, fuck this for a bit.
Bust a move. Wine him, dine him, 69 him.
Oh.
Had a Chaos Emerald under your genitals so you can pawn it off.
Yeah.
Like Tails does in that song that I sent you. If you haven't heard yet.
Oh, you sent the second one?
Yeah, I finally remembered to send you the Sonic song. Same dude made it. But with another band, a different band of his.
Yes!
You did it. Hell yeah, bro. Now the game can't stop you, son. That is how you do it. Oh shit, a fat one. What the fuck?
I started throwing in different ones after that. But our game has ended and we have a new Flea Juggle champion. Incredible. Miss Hornet, with your skill, I am certain you could best all three of our games and become the grandest champion of them all. Can I cut you? Like, I've not heard anything more insulting in such a long time. Like,
I agree to keep playing your games if you let me violently assault you to death.
so who do I go for another one?
I don't
This
know,
trial's
it doesn't
flee
say,
dodge, stay upon the platforms, avoid attacks longer.
So you probably could have changed it any time if there's another person you have to talk to.
Possibly. I think I talked to him though before and he didn't give me a trial then.
Mm. Oof. This one's a lot higher, a much bigger number. I think that one's 65.
65?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to like 15 or 20 right then and there. You know what I mean?
No, certainly. I doubt neither your skill nor your ability.
No, you
No.
fuckers!
So the platforms move too on top of that.
Yeah.
That one was higher up than the last one.
Shasha. Ow.
No. Too bad. 46, you got much better at that. Seems like it's going to be significantly easier overall, too.
Yeah, it does feel a lot easier.
Trying to balance fucking stupid ass motherfuckers.
I wonder if like getting hit like fucks you up, or is it just being fallen?
I don't know, because it's making the same sound, but I don't see anything that's popping up to count your like failures or whatever. Because there was those signs in the last one that were shaped like eggs in the back that popped up every time you missed. Nothing's happening here. Hang on. Get hit for a second. Nope. I wanted to see if it counted down, like if you got hit, if it would like reverse the count a little bit. But it looks like it's seconds. I thought it was the number of dodges you actually did, but you just have to dodge for 66 seconds, I guess. If it wasn't for that second one hitting you at the same time in the air.
Yeah.
You got that for sure, though. That shit ain't nothing.
I can hit them.
You can?
Yeah. I can
That's
bounce
cool.
off of them. Man, I added some time to it.
Yeah. Just dashing back and forth and trying to reflect off of them or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was the number I dodged as well, but no, I think it is just the seconds like you said.
They even used an hourglass to try to indicate that it was time-based. And you're good. Oh, it turns gold in the bottom corner, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me know when you've done it.
The trial has ended. Bug not flee. Impressive was your performance. Your score exceeds even my own. To see skill so much moments before everything ends gives me unexpected joy. Rezka, I congratulate you, champion. I guess you're the other one? Dear one, how shameful for the world to end while poor Krat still has so much living left in him. But how sweet of you to join me here. Will you play the Flea bounce game? Well, I may appreciate the beauty of your agile form while I await my doom. To play is simple. Leap up and keep bouncing on the fleas. Yeah, sounds easy. Ah. What's the goal on that one? Bounce. 42?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep. Got greedy. I need to not go after those big ones, the fast ones. It's not worth it. Damn.
You have to play keepy uppy the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were close. You got 37.
I know. No, the first one's definitely the hardest out of the three. Because at least the stuff here is controllable variables.
Yeah, like with your gliding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have to just not fall, or if you miss one of the creatures, does it?
I don't think it takes away from your number. I just think you gotta hit so many.
Okay. That's good, at least. Because I saw one was gold, and I thought maybe if it's a little faster, then it might.
I mean, it might count as more, but it's kind of hard to really tell.
One more. Yeah. Way to go, my guy. You did it.
Yay!
Welcome to Stronger Weapon.
My dear one, my dancer, the game has ended and you have proven yourself the champion. None can best your score. You have shamed us all with your fearsome grace. But you will keep playing for me, yes? The end of the world need not be a lonely thing, eh, hey? He's trying to get dick. He's trying to, like, fucking put his dick in it. He's like, I'm a flea, you're a spider. I don't give a fuck.
So's most of the internet with Hornet, though.
Oh, yeah, Miss Hornet. You have... Oh, yeah, I wonder, actually. Let me show you something River made.
Look at those gifts, too, while you're at it, then. So the third gif I sent you is the aftermath of him getting punched in the nuts.
I'm not gonna go through the process of trying to figure out how to, like, actually send the moving thing. But that's probably what River would use if she was streaming.
That's fucking cute. I'd love that. I would love to use that. Somebody had a free, like a full free Hornet model that they released on the internet. I have the link to it saved on my phone.
That's cool.
But I haven't thought about using it since I only just got set up with the one that Shocks made me. I would consider it once I get to streaming Hollow Knight that I would use it. That would be pretty fun, I think. And they released it completely for free, so they were like, you know, utilize my assets all you want to. Which is awesome.
Yeah. I'm confident that now that the grand champion of our festival has emerged. It's none other than yourself, of course, and thusly must our final ceremony begin. Please prepare yourself. What? There's more?
I hope not.
Gathered here we are to honor the grand champion of this very final of all festivals. Now, Miss Hornet, strike the great effigy with all your might.
You get to hit something and make it hurt. You broke open a piñata.
Pale oil. That's a little heartwarming.
Yep. Him and all his friends are gonna die.
And so the great ceremony has reached its climax and its grand champion has emerged. Thank you for spending your last moments with us here, Miss Hornet. Though the world will end soon and our paradise will crumble, the memories of friendship we have shared shall surely echo through the oncoming void for all eternity. Flea Master, your sentiment is kind, but this world will not end. Oh, how good of you to speak the words of hope for our benefit. But we have accepted our fate. Come, let us forget the past and reveal together. It is not merely hope that I offer you, sir, but a promise. This kingdom's suffering has a similar cause, and by my own claw will be cleansed. Perhaps not every flea will survive what is coming, but the world will not die, and your settlement may still see chance to prosper. Ah, you speak with such conviction, but I cannot bring myself to hope. Such I'm sorry. Come what may, my fleas will be here until the end. And the games will continue, of course. Celebrate with us as long as you wish, my dear friend.
This is like Majora's Mask level of fucking, like, depression or whatever.
Well, I mean, they grew up in a world that was pretty dying already as it is, and now you got this fucking black tendril shit sprouting out the ground up into the sky everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what all these lines are right here. Is the black abyss. Which is a little different. Like, I'm not even really sure what to call it. I keep calling it an infection, because that's what takes over of the final act in the first Hollow Knight, is an infection.
Uh-huh.
But that's definitely not this. That was like orange-yellow pus coming out of all the bugs. You could tell they were infected. This is more like possession, I want to say. It feels like. When I watch it take control, like, over something and it gains the weird black abyss properties. It gives me possession vibes, not infected.
That's interesting.
I
In
don't know.
another Crab's Treasure, all of the citizens kind of look humanoid-ish in a way, I guess you could say. But then whenever they get polluted, they start to look like actual crabs and stuff. And those are the enemies you have to fight.
Let's see. I think I need to go to Deep Docks next. Can't wait for you to get Sonic, though.
Me neither.
Yeah. I'm glad I got it and everything, but man, just thinking the fact that I wasn't playing with nobody is like, man, this was a really impulsive buy. I should have waited.
I get that. It's because it's not the kind of game that you're gonna be able to play by yourself for long in the first place, just in general.
Oh yeah,
Because
totally.
it's a party style game in the first place, like just from the beginning, from the get-go. But at least it's something you enjoy.
Oh yeah, totally. And at least this way I know I'm getting the most bang out of my buck. Cause like, I will never buy another game like this for a console right off the rip again. Not after buying Sparking Zero for console. And not having PlayStation Plus at the time.
Yeah.
And just, nah, I'm gonna get games like that now on PC first, and I'll cop a physical copy when I find it on sale at some point for my collection.
That's a better way to do it too.
I think that's what I'm gonna start.
Together, which we did.
I think that's what I'm gonna start doing with small splurging for myself instead of spending money on Pokemon Go and video games, because I've now pre-ordered all of the stuff that I really, really care about and everything.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna once a week take 10, 20 bucks, go buy a game that I already own digitally that I don't own physically for my collection.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake kind of started the trend of me getting games digitally because of COVID.
Yeah.
I heard Pokemon. Did I just say
Plays
something about
Pogo.
Pokemon?
Yeah, Pogo.
Oh.
You mentioned spending on Pogo.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
getting ZA too, though, so don't let him fool you.
Yeah, well, ZA, unless Nintendo keeps their shit up or somehow wrong information came out. But, like, yeah. I threw away my Switch 2 money that I've been saving to cop Sonic Racing today. I've been doing good, though. About to
worst
run an
part,
ad
in
break
my
and go
opinion,
pee.
Has to be that the DLC for the Pokemon games has never gone on sale. The games themselves have gone on sale sometimes, but very rarely, because Nintendo doesn't like doing first-party sales very much.
Oh, hell yeah.
But the DLC, as far as I know, has never gone on sale, which is ridiculous because you still have to pay like 30 or 40 fucking bucks for it.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm even thinking about buying AZ's DLC is just because it's affecting my favorite Pokemon.
From what I've seen, if this is a rumor, you know, a leak potentially.
And hopefully
if
not,
it's
because
true.
if it does require me to have to play competitive to get the Megas, I am not going to get them.
Yeah, it would just be for those three, and it may work similar to how the Shiny Galarian birds worked in Sword and Shield, which only required you to sign up for the tournament, basically. But it still sucks because you're going to have to basically wait 3 months to get all three of them. So you might be able to just register to be in the tournament and then not actually have to play it and then it'll give you it after the tournament's over. And maybe
Well,
a mystery.
I know if it's something like, I don't know. It sounds like there's a good chance I won't go get that shit because I'm not going to concern myself with getting that shit.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that either.
And
I
like
did
I
for
said,
shinies,
I mean, if this was a Pokemon orange and yellow, or orange and green, or whatever, some random ass shit, I probably would not be interested in getting it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Me and my son was watching some stuff today about like Pokemon Stadium animations for the Nintendo 64 compared to Scarlet, and the shit sickens me. How much more life and shit had it back in the day compared to now.
Let me tell you, okay, and I apologize that that you need to go to the bathroom and everything like that, but this is one of the things I'd been on since what they called Deck Set, which is where they first revealed that they weren't going to do a full Pokedex in Sword and Shield, and they were completely secretive about what the actual number was going to be. And it wasn't until the company that helped make the guide for Sword and Shield that the actual number of 400 was revealed, and then Nintendo succeeded in suing them because they actually lost money on it, because a lot of people canceled their pre-orders when they found out of the, at the time, 800 Pokemon that were out, only 400 were going to be in the game. And during that time, one of the things they had claimed that was causing this change was that they were going to be doing higher quality animations. After looking into it, the character models were basically recycled from Sun and from Sun and Moon, but given like a little bit of a retouching. But the exact number of polygonal count or whatever for it was exactly the same.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Not to mention the animation for like the walking cycles and the movement cycles and stuff for How were stolen, or for Hop were stolen for How in Sword and Shield from Sun and Moon. Sorry.
Yeah. Give me a
And
second. I gotta go pee
bullshit.
really bad. But yeah,
Yeah,
no, I've heard what you've talked about it before. So yeah, I already know. I couldn't spit it out like you just did, but I have heard about it before.
I'm angrily passionate.
And that's one of the many things. Like, I'm not as passionate and angry about that as you are, but that is one of the many things that's making me really like de-tier from Pokemon. Like, altogether. The only reason I like Pokemon Go is because of the social aspect and the community of it. And sadly, that might be the only thing I play soon. Alright, I'm gonna run an ad break and go pee. I'll be right back. They can still hear you. So if the ad's not playing for them, they chat. So I'll be right back.
Will do. Pokemon Area Zero music cover last week. That's a good one. What kind of covers do you do? Like metal, jazz, rock? Electric. Do EDM one day and a jazz another day, then a trap the other day, and orchestral. All depends. Nice. So what did you do for Area Zero then? I spent a lot of time there recently. I just finished shiny hunting the rest of the past Paradox Pokemon so that I could complete my shiny living dex. So I'm glad that that's finally over and done with. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
So, one of my biggest arguments that people even now are like, I can't believe people are still on about that, was the fact that every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon, right? And while it's nice for people who get to sit around and be like, Charizard's my favorite Pokemon, and I had a Charizard from Fire Red Leaf Green that I brought all the way into Sun and Moon, or Sword and Shield, I mean.
Yeah.
There are so many people who can't say that because their Pokemon weren't available in the game. I do commend them for choosing to allow people to get the DLC Pokemon that were added additionally without having to pay for the DLC to actually be able to access them, as long as they were transferring them from Pokemon Home, of course. But in my eyes, the whole reason that they've done any of this in the first place was just because they were trying to justify people continuing to pay for Pokemon Home, even if it's cheap, for all this time. To just be like, okay, well, how else are we going to get people to continue to pay us $4 a month for basically nothing? And the solution was, we can't put all the Pokemon in the Pokemon game because we just don't have the animations. You think that the stadium animations were bad? Look at Battle Revolution for the Wii. It had some amazing battle animations that they could have easily thrown into a more recent Pokemon game. But instead, they were spitting in people's faces by having fucking double kick. Have the Pokemon just hop in place and then it did a fucking little, like, kick animation. It's absolutely absurd. And then, of course, I've rambled about this before, but billion-dollar company, #1 top-selling franchise in history, can't even fucking make a game that doesn't look like dog shit. Animation-wise.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
The most egregious thing, of course, being that it was like a clip where fucking Zygarde in its dog form or whatever still does the stupid weird walk animation that Zamazenta did, or Zacian and Zamazenta did in Sword and Shield. And then it makes the screen go black as it leaps at you, and then all of a sudden you're on the roof. Like, they couldn't find a better way to show that in an actual animation. Like, come on, guys, learn to program a game. If not, go back to fucking 2D sprites. I'm pretty sure people would be much happier with that than what you're claiming is a high quality animation. And then, of course, they got mad at Palworld and basically sued them because they did Pokemon better and they felt insulted, so now they're trying to fucking...
Yeah, I mean, they took away their PAL spheres, I'm pretty sure of.
Yeah, they're trying to copyright every mechanic, and now Palworld's making a new game that's going to basically be like a Harvest Moon slice of life style game, like they're trying to do with that new Pokopia game or whatever, which I think the concept is interesting for sure, but the fact that over half of the Pokemon in the game are going to be Gen 1 again, I'm just tired of Gen 1, man. I can't stand Pikachu. Fuck Pikachu.
I'm the same way. Love Raichu, not a fan of Pikachu.
Yeah, I don't like Raichu X and Y because they're fucking just Pikachu. They're like the last thing I've ever thought in my entire life looking at Raichu was, man, I sure wish Raichu looked more like Pikachu.
I like the X one a lot. Y is meh, but I still like it. But I really do like X.
X is the better looking one of the two for sure, because it looks like Raichu, it doesn't look like Pikachu. Whereas Y looks like Pikachu with Raichu features added to it. Oh, so that was one of the things I wanted to mention. Potential leak or whatever, you know, we don't know if there's any real validity to it or not. But supposedly the DLC will have you be able to go into 2 separate portals that lead to different versions of Kalos, one being an X portal and one being a Y portal, which is why they still made the Raichu X and Y thing happen. And that when you go to these different locations, the Pokemon in them, even if it's their only Mega form, will have X or Y forms based on which portal you went to. And then I think the only thing I remember about the portals is that because they're based off of life and death, one's like a futuristic place that's like high tech. I guess that would be the X one because Xerneas was the Pokemon of life. And then the other one's going to be a post-apocalyptic world, which I'm assuming would be Y because Yveltal was the Pokemon of death. The idea is interesting for sure, but I just don't know if it would be like perfect or not, you know?
Yeah.
I don't plan on getting it, at least until I can get it on sale or something.
I love Legends.
Yeah, I like Legends too, but I like collecting new Pokemon. That's like the whole reason I play the series.
Yeah, and I can get that. But game with new playstyle, even though new Pokemon, new playstyle, has me sold.
I like the idea of being in like a giant city and having like the battle zones or whatever, which is why I am excited to get it at a point where I'm, you know, playing it on sale. $30 is the least I'd like to pay for it if possible. And I got Mario and Luigi Brothership for like $25. It wasn't even like Black Friday, it was just a sale through Woot. So hopefully this will get something like that in a few months. I can definitely wait for it.
Another guy at GameStop today was trying to sell me the Mario 1 and 2 Galaxy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't want that. And plus, I already have Galaxy 1.
I want to get it for my daughter because I bought her the 3D All-Stars game and the only one she liked out of it was Galaxy. So getting a modern Galaxy 1 and 2 would be nice. I have Galaxy 1 and 2 downloaded on my Wii though, so it's not like she couldn't play it. But it'd probably be at least a little bit more user-friendly on the Wii, or on the Switch without having to use a fucking sensor bar and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I know Skyward Sword went from a game I only like the story to a game that's like really one of my favorite Zelda series now to play because of it coming to the Switch.
That was one of the things that made me so sad. Like, a lot of people really hated Skyward Sword, but I loved it. It was
a great story. I just hated the fucking gameplay of it back in the day. The Wii version of the game is awful to fucking play. Like, I did not like it at all. Love the story.
I can agree it was like not as good as the Switch version because the Switch version uses a much better version of the motion control service to, you know, utilize its capability and all that. But they made the Wii Motion Plus specifically to help that game, and I feel like it still did a significant difference to something like Red Steel, or I can't really say Twilight Princess.
I was gonna say, I haven't played a lot of fucking Wii games, so I really can't compare in that. And I mean, you had to have the Wii Plus remote for the game on the Wii, so I had that, and I just did not like the way the game felt. I did play the final boss of Twilight Princess on the Wii at one point. Crazy. Someone who used to be in my Twitch chat, I know him personally. And one day, a long time ago, we were hanging out, and we were at his house, and I was like, yo, I just want to experience the final boss to this game. Since you're that far in it, that gives me a pretty good taste of what the game feels like. So I ran through the final boss and dungeon with, walked up the dungeon was already solved, but, you know, went through the dungeon to get to the top. And with motion controls and all that, and, like, it was alright. I liked it. I felt like I liked it more than than Skyward Sword, and that's just because of how more responsive it was, and it wasn't asking for wide range sweeps like I remember one thing I thought was funny about Skyward Sword on the Wii was like small enemies, really scary, annoying to deal with. Big enemies, super easy to deal with. Just do their little run gimmick around them and then just swipe around the back really hard. I like how the Switch really makes it feel like I'm in control of the way Link is really slashing. 90% of the time, the slash is working the way I'm intended, which is not the case for the Wii.
And that's the thing, okay? If you have everything set up correctly, and I'm not saying you didn't, I'm not saying you're bad at it, whatever, but if you had everything set up correctly, the Wii Motion Plus really did work. The only problem was that you had to be within the correct range. If you were a little too far out or a little too close up, it definitely was not going to react the way you needed it to. And you had to make sure that your settings on the Wii reflected whether or not your sensor bar was actually above the TV or below the TV.
Oh, I have
if
no
you
idea.
didn't, then it would go all wonky for sure. But it was just as responsive as the Switch version, just not as controlled, because it used LED systems, which, you know, if you didn't have a sensor bar, you could just light candles in front of your TV and it would have the same effect.
I know. I'll turn on. I mean, I'm on camera here, turning on my Wii with a lighter.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a problem, because that means if you point it at a correct light source whenever you're not aiming at the TV, it's going to throw your shit out of whack. And that was another issue that the Wii had just in general. But that's one reason I always loved Skyward Sword, because it was really cool. If you lifted your hand up, he moved the sword up. And if you moved it down, he moved it down. If you twisted it, he would move it around in his wrist and everything. It was really cool. It was just nice to get it on the Switch because of that.
Oh, yeah.
It was just as responsive. But what I was going to say about Twilight Princess is the reason Twilight Princess was better in that regard was because it didn't have the Wii Motion Plus. It wasn't trying to track your whole hand.
Yeah.
All you had to do was shake the remote a little bit, and then he would swing the sword.
Yeah. It wasn't you actually...
The only issue was trying to do the difference between the vertical and the horizontal, because you actually had to, like, aim or whatever. Because there were times where you needed to actually choose whether you were doing horizontal or vertical attacks. They were on something back then. They were like, like if you go back far enough, you're looking at the Power Glove, and that's pretty much the same technology they used for the Wii, but they obviously were seething that it was a failure back then, and now I guess they were glad that the technology was there and they got it working, and then now with the Switch, they've basically perfected it.
Yeah, Skyward Sword was fun and enjoyable. I beat it on hard mode and all of that on the Wii. So, I mean, I've definitely played it a good bit, not just the one time for the playthrough of it.
Yeah. It's my second favorite Zelda game, I think. Gameplay-wise, story-wise. Because, like, I always was somebody who thought that Ocarina of Time was a bit overrated. Like, it did things technologically that were really advanced for the time and all that. But just like with Final Fantasy VII, I feel like that doesn't excuse the flaws that it has. So, I feel like between the two of them, I feel like Majora's Mask was just better.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like, flair to it. His combos.
Majora's Mask
different.
is my favorite.
Majora's Mask is fucking amazing. Twilight Princess is my favorite. 3D Zelda, I should clarify, because since I've played through every Zelda game, the only ones that I haven't completed are Echoes of Wisdom, because I haven't actually got it yet, and Triforce Heroes. I am not counting Age of Calamity, because not only are they not traditional Zelda games, but they're not the same, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But Triforce Heroes, I heard... At first I thought it was like dog shit, but then I heard that it was actually pretty decent, and the AI isn't as bad as I was originally told if you don't play with other people. So, I thought about giving it a try at some point, but I don't have a 3DS to play it on right now.
What game?
Triforce Heroes.
Oh.
It was basically like Four Swords Adventures, but
Yeah.
with the
I haven't played it.
Between Worlds era stuff. And then, of course, Echoes of Wisdom, which was the cool Zelda one where you get to throw beds at people.
I don't know why I jumped down here.
I saw somebody, I think, do something similar to this. This shit looked insane. I was like, oh my god. Somebody had posted it to Twitter. And I was like, holy shit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to mentally do this.
Oh yeah, some of the shit in this game's wild. I know the other day I was on a mob fight. And oh my god, it was pissing me fucking off. Because, like, I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure I could have did it earlier. Before Act 3, before this whole Black Plague shit took effect in the entire world. And it would have probably been so much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But on top
So the Black Plague stuff made bosses harder or something?
Yeah. Well, it made everything harder. Well, I don't, not bosses, but mob fights.
Oh, I see.
And, like, not every monster you run in the world is, like, possessed or infected. But, like, the mob fight, every single one was. And it was just
wow.
This is bullshit. Because if I did this in the last act, I'm pretty sure it would have been easier. And because it unlocked me getting a flea, I'm pretty sure I could have done it earlier in the game.
Yeah, that does suck. It's like, when I first played Kingdom Hearts 2, back in the day, I didn't know about revisiting worlds or whatever. And I got swept into going to the halfway point too early. So some of the second half of the worlds that I ended up doing were like way harder because the level cap had changed or whatever for the difficulty level for the worlds. So I kind of screwed myself in that regard the very first time I played Kingdom Hearts 2. So I feel you there. This could have been so much easier had I not fucked things up earlier.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. People experience things differently. I've never heard that.
Yeah, you can avoid going to some of the worlds for your first visit before the events in Hollow Bastion happen that turn them into Radiant Garden or whatever and increase the strength. It's the part with the Battle of 1,000 Heartless. So then when you go to the worlds for their first visits, their level cap is higher, and then their second visit is the level it would normally be because by then you would have already been at that point anyway.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was getting my shit absolutely destroyed in my first visit to Halloween Town. And that's when I realized that things were amiss. I had to go back, I think, and, like, level up and stuff because of how much I had boned myself.
Yeah.
Man, that was a hype-ass time. I remember, it kept getting delayed, basically, but then as soon as GameStop got its shipments, instead of making people wait for the actual release date, they started giving people the game. I don't know if Square Enix let them break the street date or if they just did it on their own, but with Square Enix's history, I feel kind of like maybe GameStop did it without their permission. And we got the call. A friend of mine actually had called me and said, "Oh man, they're letting us get our Kingdom Hearts 2 copies already." And I was like, "Really?" So I called my GameStop and I was like, "Are you guys giving away Kingdom Hearts 2 already?" And they were like, "Yep, we are." So I had my friend take me out there. I stayed the night at his house and basically stayed up playing it the whole time, man. I had dreams about that shit. I had dreams about Kingdom Hearts 3 too, but I had crazy ass dreams about Kingdom Hearts 2. I was so excited for it.
Hell yeah.
Haven't had any for Kingdom Hearts 4 yet, but between the fact that we've gotten very little information and the fact that I don't want to jump too early into the hype train, We've
Yeah.
got that state of play tomorrow, and people are like, "Oh, we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4 information," and I'm like, probably not.
Opium.
Yeah, copium. I am, like, my biggest copium right now for the state of play, though, considering how much Sly Cooper shit has been coming out recently, and the fact that they released the Sly Cooper games on the PS Plus, and then, like, a bunch of new merchandise and stuff has come out, official merchandise. I'm really hoping we're gonna get some kind of either Sly remake or Sly 5, since technically there was a Sly 4, but a lot of people are like, oh, we're going to get Sly 4, and it's going to be actually Sly 4 and not Sly Thieves in Time. But that's my hope, because I really love Sly Cooper, and I'd like to see it get a revival of some kind.
I need to play them
Even
games
if
at
it's
some
another
point.
company. Oh, you definitely do. If you liked stuff like Jak and Daxter from back in the day, or Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The old big three.
Never really played Ratchet and Clank. But I
That's
did
fun,
like
too.
the remake of the first one.
Yeah, the one they made with the movie or whatever.
I just remember a remake for the PlayStation 4.
The only thing I didn't like about that remake was that it's basically the same as the movie. Like, instead of paralleling the stories or anything like that, they just use the cutscenes from the movie. So it's basically the movie. It's a movie game, essentially. And it kind of makes it, like, worse than some of the other Ratchet and Clank games. I think when people rate it, it's a lot lower than any other game in the series. Which is funny, because there are, like, a handful of really shitty games in the series, too. But if you liked that, then you would love the actual Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I think I would.
In my opinion, the most fun thing about the remake was that there was the potential for it to give a bit more context for continuity with any sequels that they
Holy
would
shit.
make. But
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. But because the movie kind of flopped,
Ow.
it didn't really work out for them. I feel like they focused way too much on trying to get, like, big name celebrities in it, and then the video game doesn't even use the
Damn.
celebrities' voices. It uses the, like, different actors, which is crazy.
Woo.
Because, like, Sylvester Stallone was the giant robot dude, and when you watch, like, John Goodman was in
Fucking
it, I
A.
think, too.
Ow. Sorry.
Oh no, you're right. I'm not offended.
Ow.
If anything, I feel like I should shut up because you can't concentrate.
Don't touch me. Damn. That was rough.
So, it was just like with Final Fantasy 15, basically. When you watch the Kingsglaive movie, it had, like, Sean, whatever his last name was. He was the guy who was Ned Stark in Game of Thrones, as the voice of King Regis, and then they had the bitch that did Cersei Lannister for Luna Freya. But then when you play the game, they have, like, it's not those voices. I was like, I understand wanting celebrities for your movie, but they should have let those people be other roles and use the actual voice actors from the game for the movie, so that way it wouldn't be so jarring when you're watching the movie or playing the game to have two completely different sounding voices as these characters.
Yeah, they really fumbled fucking 15 hard.
Yeah, they should have let it just be Versus 13.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly that's what we're getting with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Yuzora is Noctis.
Yep. That's gonna be something.
I'm hyper excited for more Yozora information.
Yeah, I really want to know what was gonna happen in fucking what's it called? What's the game called? Got canceled. GPS Pogo like game. I don't know why I can't think of it. For the phone.
No, I mean what game?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, Missing Link.
Yeah, Missing Link.
Yeah, it is a shame that Missing Link didn't happen, but
I mean, I
think
just
it's
want to
for
know
the
the
best.
story. I feel like that could be for the best too. I'm cool with that. Only reason I was cool with it being GPS is like they did state like you did not have to play it that way. Like it sounded like it was going to be an option. Like there was a way to play and be active and healthy, but you could do all the shit and get all the story sitting on your ass at home and playing the game that way if you wanted.
yeah.
So that definitely sounded appealing to me.
I do just hope that they will release it at some point. At least
And
the story synopsis, if anything.
that story's going to get used somewhere.
See, my only issue is that I don't care about the past era, because like Nomura said on several occasions that Kingdom Hearts is Sora's story, right? So what's the point of telling a Sora story about telling us something far in the past that may not even affect anything else in the future, other than maybe learning about one character's origin or some shit? A lot of people believe that's where we were going to find out about Demyx or Luke Sword. Well, not Luke Sword, because they believe that Luke Sword is the driver of Yozora's car.
Yeah.
But that we would learn about Demyx, because he's the only other organization member besides Luke Sword that we don't know
Jack
who
shit
they
about.
really are. Yeah. Because Marluxia and Larxene are Elrena and Larium. And his whole thing is to trying to find his sister, Strelitzia.
Yeah, but no, Maleficent was in the distant past. She has a part to play in things. A part of her story is in Union Cross, and it's her in the story is actually technically in between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yeah, because she went to the past using the same methods that Xehanort did with the whole body copies thing or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact details of it. I'd have to look into it, but like...
She met one of the darknesses that people believe is Vanitas, possibly.
Yeah.
But we don't know yet, because we don't know anything about the darkness.
Making me want to go watch those cutscenes. I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah. Did you watch all of Dark Road?
Yes, Dark Road was fucking
shit was
amazing.
Wild, man. With Baldur and shit.
With all of it, like, holy shit. I like how, like, even I feel like kind of setting up a little bit of a Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah, because if where Sora is considered dead for the death for the dead or whatever, the actual game over area or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
then for real he is definitely going to be meeting people who would have no longer existed, and Baldur, Scotty, all of them that died there could be there.
Yep.
The only real question though is Baldur, because you know his evil ass is fucking.
I'm curious
there
exactly
somewhere.
how Hades is connected to it all. Since it's like, you know, Land of the Dead.
Yeah, I think that like.
Well, that's why in the
the
trailer, that's where Donald and Goofy is. Like, it strongly suggests they're in the underworld.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, it definitely implies that Donald and Goofy are hoping, because I don't know if it's gonna be true or not, since they already sent Riku there as well, that Hades having a connection to the dead might help them find Sora or whatever. From what I think they've said, it's hard because there's no telling how much they've actually said about 4 right now. The Quadratum is basically just the opening or the hub world, basically, for 4. That the whole game isn't going to take place in Quadratum. So at some point, maybe early on, Sora will be back. So they can do their Disney World shenanigans still.
Yeah, totally.
But we won't know. We won't know yet. A lot of people speculate in the screenshots that the 2 colored lights that we see attacking the giant dark side are Donald and Goofy.
Yeah.
Finding their way to Sora. So seeing them in Quadratum is going to be horrifying.
I
Maybe
know.
somebody will finally be like, holy shit, a talking duck.
Yeah, I find it weird that, like, all these areas, like, frozen,
Yeah.
places you've never
Fucking-
seen humanoid.
Yeah, talking animals like the
Humanoid.
Rapunzel's world, especially Pirates of the Caribbean, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's real world England or whatever, and those people are just like, it's a giant talking dog and duck. This is a normal occurrence. I have no reason to scream at the top of my lungs that...
This is weird.
Yeah. Just assuming that they hit the rum a little too hard or something.
It's gonna be the one fucking red herring they'll never be able to explain. Well, if unreality is based off of this kind of shit, why is that here in fucking in Disney World? That's supposed to be realistic.
My belief is that, and you know, obviously we won't really know if it's going to be the truth or not, but my belief is that Yozora's world and Quadratum are the real world, and they're going to find out that they live in a world of fiction, only because of the whole, you know, Disney thing.
Man, this fight is some ass.
I just know that reunion between Sora and Riku, once Sora finds Riku there in Quadratum, is going to be heartwarming. Like, the 2 things I'm hoping for the most with Kingdom Hearts 4 are that we will get to play as other characters besides just Sora, and not just Mickey either, because we saw a screenshot that made it look like we were going to be playing as Mickey at some point. But, I mean, I want to play as the other Keyblade wielding characters and shit. But that they won't do what they did with Kingdom Hearts 3 and leave a whole bunch of questions that just leave everything up in the air. Like, if we still don't know what's in the box in Kingdom Hearts 4, I'd be fine with that. If we still don't know the identity of the Master of Masters in Kingdom Hearts 4, I'd be fine with that. I definitely don't want the Master of Masters to just be Demyx, or to just be future Sora, like a lot of people, for whatever reason, want to speculate it to be.
Yeah.
I don't want it to, like, because I feel like
There's gonna be something crazy that no one guessed. Like, I just don't expect anyone to ever guess what that guy's gonna go do.
I think the biggest issue that's leaving people thinking it's going to be something like Sora from the future or whatever is the fact that if we don't know who he is, what's the point of not showing his face? Right?
Yeah.
And that mystery is what makes most people lead to these conclusions. But I was always kind of convinced that we have the same concept with the Lost Masters, that we've never actually seen their actual faces yet, unless we have for a few people, and that there may be some sort of whole like rebirth world thing going on. I kind of felt like Dula could have been like Roxas or Ventus faced, that Alced probably looked something like Terra, just on his behavior alone, and that Envy probably looked like Aqua, Ava probably looked like Kyrie, and then Ira probably looks like Riku or some shit. But we don't know what Lushu's original face looked like now. We just know that he's Zigbar or whatever.
Yeah. Damn, that's fucking weird.
And then, of course, in Dark Road, we saw that he was
Oh shit.
groggy.
Brass
Rose just been
doll.
stealing bodies the entire time.
Yeah, I just don't expect anybody to be able to guess what that guy's doing. I honestly thought I had a pretty good, like, theory on Roxas and fucking Ventus, but that was totally thrown out the window when 3 came out. I totally thought fucking, Roxas was Ventus, just with amnesia. Like, totally, I was expecting them to be one and the same.
I could see that for sure. But apart from the fact that design-wise, they did try to make Roxas and Ventus have a distinct look, the main difference being that Roxas has dark eyebrows and Ventus has light eyebrows.
I'll have to look at that because I've never noticed a difference in the two.
Yeah. They only started doing it, like, in promotional materials and, like, figures and stuff, like, sometime after Birth by Sleep, I think it was. Because in the original, like, Birth by Sleep stuff, he just looked the same.
I want to know what's up with this guy. He's going to have some crazy fucking lore behind him. He's got dead bugs tied up in his backyard.
That's actually a sex dungeon. They're bound and gagged.
Possibly. Yeah, I guess he likes an audience. Look at all the dead people in the background.
Yeah, he does. He likes to be watched.
Well, never again. I killed him.
I am really excited about seeing the Lost Masters, but there's a bunch of things that are theories that have credibility to them that I'm not really, like, excited about. Like the identity of the friend of Axel and Syax's Mysterious Girl X or whatever they call her.
Yeah, who the fuck's... I can't remember the person's name that who I think that is.
Gold.
Yeah.
The friend of Ephemer, the main character, well, not the main character, but
kind of the main character in my opinion.
Yeah, like, what's the word? Narratively, he's the main character of Unchained Key.
Yeah.
Because you're following him along the whole time in Unchained Key. Doing shit for him and for your own, what do they call those guys? The leaders. Union leader.
It's crazy. I used to play those games like Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories 2, Birth by Sleep once a year.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do whatever I can to reach 400 platinums, and then I'm gonna start doing some series playthroughs for games that I've wanted to play for again for a long time. Kingdom Hearts, Arkham, because I used to play the Arkham games all the time, and then the Assassin's Creed series. I think I'm gonna do the whole Assassin's Creed series.
I've kind of lost like interest in Assassin's Creed, sadly. The last one I played was Syndicate. I tried Origins, and I don't know, little too late.
I can tell you for a fact that Origins was good, but only good. Odyssey was fucking amazing. Valhalla was pretty great, but there were moments of bloat that I mentioned earlier, especially with that last DLC, that made it feel like they were kind of trying to do a little too much with it. But it was still fucking awesome. I really liked my journey in Valhalla. So if you get the opportunity to try them again, I don't blame you for Origins, because Origins was like the starting point of trying to do this new era of Assassin's Creed games where they did a more stylized action thing for the combat. But they had a heavy focus on levels in Origins that could make some locations a bit frustrating to do. Odyssey fixed that by readjusting how the level system worked and how you would come across things that weren't your level. That made it better. And then Valhalla kind of did away with that completely. You still level up and there are still enemies that are stronger than you, but it's not about like areas being a certain level for you or not. As you level up, areas level up, so everything is balanced the entire time you play it. I started Shadows. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just reading this. I have departed to pay my respects at the graves within the great wood.
He said wood.
Damn it. So does that mean like Shellwood? Graves? Damn. That sucks. This is the guy that upgrades my needle.
And he ain't there?
No, he's I think somewhere in these woods.
Out in the woods jacking off. Instead of doing his job. I started Shadows, and combat-wise, they have changed things again, which I'm not too big of a fan of. Like, it's still the shoulder buttons for attacks and stuff like that, but now instead of holding down the button for a heavy attack or whatever, when you hold down the button, you prepare a stance. It still basically acts the same as a heavy attack in a way, but different enough that, I'm used to Valhalla where as soon as I start holding down the button, my character charges up an attack that they just immediately use once it's been held down long enough. Whereas now in Shadows, I hold it down and they stand like that until I let go of the button to do an attack. But I only started it. I was doing something with... Like, you start off with Yasuke, the samurai, and then after you finish like a part where you go into like a heavy combat area, it then switches you to Nawe, the ninja / assassin, in order to learn how to do the stealth stuff. And I had just finished that part of the tutorial and was heading somewhere else when I stopped playing it to switch over to Fortnite to play. It was like 2 nights ago and I haven't touched it since yet, but only because I've been doing other things for Dream and all that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to sit down and focus and listen to the story and stuff since I haven't played it before.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance I'm probably not gonna stream Digimon. I might just relax and play a game without the thought of stream and all that. And I'll stream Pokemon.
I don't blame you. the main reason I don't blame you is because it's going to be just a standard RPG, and that can be boring sometimes. Like, if you don't have people, you know, actively interacting with you during the gameplay, then it just makes it feel like nobody cares that you're playing an RPG. I feel that all the time because I play a lot of RPGs. And so I'm just kind of like, I'm so sorry that, you know, the combat's kind of non-engaging, but the story's cool.
Yeah. I don't know, I just don't...
Pokemon, though. Pokemon will be engaging as fuck. But you don't what?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel you, I feel you. I'm picking up on what you're throwing down.
Wish I knew where this
I just wanna
fucker
play it.
was.
I'm excited to play more Digimon.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for being in English.
Yeah, that's actually really cool because, like, the only English Digimon game we've gotten recently that I've mentioned before was World Next Order. That was the only one that was in English. Survive wasn't. Neither of the Cyber Sleuth games were. So that's hella cool that they budgeted to do an English dub for this game.
Well, I think it is like a common complaint. Like, whoever they get to... I mean, they did good with Survive, but, like, the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games, they fucking suck in voice acting. So goddamn bad.
They very heavy anime voice acting, yeah.
It's just... oh no.
Hammed up.
I don't want to call it anime voice acting, because anime voice acting has some, like, depth to it from what I've watched anyways. Like, even, like, I'm not a Naruto fan or anything like that, but, like, that had more sound than the fucking range than Digimon Cyber Sleuth had.
It's been a long time since I played it, so I'm not very familiar with it. I think I've said it before, but like, when I played the first game, I believe it was, I had gotten really sick. Like, I had bad strep throat while I was playing it. And I had it on my TV while I was sick on the couch, wrapped up in my blanket, drinking Powerades to keep myself hydrated, while playing it on my Vita so I could see it without having to strain myself to look at the TV. And I got through a good chunk of it doing it that way. I was grinding out, like, Digimon evolutions and arena battles and collecting those coins during that time frame. So parts of Digimon felt kind of like a fever dream.
Damn.
I loved it though. I would love to play it, the first one again, but they took it off PlayStation, so I can't buy it digitally. I have to go get a physical copy of it, which it's not that expensive. I just haven't gotten around to trying to find it anywhere to buy it. But I own the second one digitally, and I own World digitally. And then I haven't finished it yet.
Shit.
That might be what I do while I wait to save up the money to buy Time Stranger. Is finish World Next Order. I'd beaten the main story, and I think I beat the epilogue part of the story too. I'm not 100% sure. But there's like these bonus dungeons you unlock you have to do. You have to recruit all of the Digimon to the town. You have to digivolve your Digimon into so many different ones. I think the total number is 200 for all the trophies.
Yeah.
And then I'm missing just some miscellaneous stuff. But altogether, I don't think I'm missing that much.
Fucking mob fights.
I like the old man noises he's making. He's like,
Do what?
the old man noises he's making. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like a mumbling old man. It's funny.
Ow. Be poisoned, you fuckers. Hey guy, can you make my needle stronger? Well, yo, what a fearful fright you've saved poor Pinley from. Such a delight at long last to see the fine needle dance and sing. These are deadly roads to wander, Penmaster, especially with the black soaked threads tearing the lands apart. Your greatest chance for safety lies in Belheart with your fellows. You can protect one another and perhaps in time rebuild. Oh yes, of course, 'tis was not Pinley's wish to abandon his dear Bell friends. But with the world now ending, I had to come and say one last farewell to my sweet Metalota. I should be returning, though, quite rightly. Our town will be needing a penmaster's fine work now more than ever. Ah, how rarely romantic would have been had the lost pilgrim struck me down beside her grave to lie together forever and the world crumbles all around. But fortune has claimed otherwise, and perhaps 'tis best for this humble penmaster to continue his trade a little longer. These uncertain times will bring much new work, I should think. Okay, I guess I gotta go back to his home to get his upgrade. I do like the detail of animating the upgrading, the process of upgrading your nail or needle in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the first game, your weapon's actually a nail.
Oh, cool.
That guy scared me. Can't wait to have a weapon upgrade. It is fortunate to see you return, Penmaster. The roads between here and that deep woods gave brave crawl with the violent foes I had concern for your safety. Brave warrior, my hero. 'Twas was indeed a fearful scramble home, but safe I am, and a warmly pleasure to see you too, for the world has darkened indeed. In such times the task for a penmaster is clear, to polish and sharpen the and refines. Again, I ask you skilled service to bring another gland of oil. Oil so much, this bug is past surprise. It is time, methinks, to see your blade's work finished, to bring about a shine bright as none before. Welly now? Why, wait. I don't have enough money.
Why wait? Because I'm broke, bitch. The fuck you mean? Okay, so I'm at 34 of 45 trophies. So I'm missing 11. 10 if you don't count the platinum. I need over 1 million of the in-game currency. I need to max out grades on all facilities in the town, win all the Coliseum battles, raise 100 types of Digimon, complete the Digicards, which only just recently unlocked, have my partners reborn 20 times, clear all the extra dungeons, raise 200 types of Digimon, max out my tamer level, and max out the city's prosperity. So it's a long grind of shit that I need to do. Prosperity and maxing out the facilities requires bringing all the rest of the Digimon back to town.
Damn. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like
and
a lot.
I copied a bunch of guides and stuff for recruiting the Digimon on my OneNote, but I just haven't played it in a while because I just haven't touched it. Haven't felt like it.
No, I feel that.
The only reason I don't feel like it is because I do prefer the standard RPG style of the Cyber Sleuth games over the Tamagotchi style gameplay of the Digimon World games, but still fun. I'm just a guy who likes Digimon more than Pokemon.
Yeah, same.
I've always been that way though, because I don't know, when I watched the cartoon for Pokemon and played the games, and then I watched the cartoon for Digimon, just the cartoon for Digimon made me like Digimon more than Pokemon.
No, I feel that.
I hadn't even played the games.
Yeah, I definitely chose to watch Digimon over Pokemon. They both aired at the same time on different channels. And I chose Digimon.
So, with Pokemon, until we got a new channel added to our town's local TV network, the only time I could watch Pokemon was very rarely when it first started. It came on one channel at like 4 or 5 in the morning. And that was when they would show their like early morning block of cartoons for kids getting ready for school, I guess. So it wasn't on any actual like cartoon syndication for me to watch. But Digimon premiered on Fox Kids, which was something that I was able to watch frequently at the time. So maybe that helped, I guess. But I had watched lots of, like, my parents bought me Pokemon VHS tapes so I could watch episodes that way. My friends had some. I'd watch over at their houses. So it's not like I couldn't see episodes of Pokemon or anything. Just I didn't get to watch it in syndication.
Yeah.
But Digimon O2 blew my fucking mind. I love Digimon O2, but I like Johto a lot better than standard Pokemon too. So
I like Johto more.
Gold and Silver's the shit. I know. I guess I've mentioned it I think before too, but I just like sequels. I guess, you know. I liked Zeo better than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I liked Gen 2 of Digimon better. I like Gen 2 of Pokemon better. I think Sly 2 and Ratchet and Clank 2 were better. Kingdom Hearts 2 was better. But Kingdom
Jack
Hearts
2
3
is the
was
best.
even better. That's the only one that I don't really have an opinion on. The reason I don't say it's better is because Jak and Daxter and Jak 2 are two completely different types of animals. And
Well,
I just
I'm
feel
just
it's
saying,
unfair to
like,
compare them.
yeah, well, there's still Jak 3 as well.
Yeah, between Jak 2 and 3, I think I like Jak 3 better, but only because I feel like they fixed the issues I had with the vehicles in Jak 2. And they gave you better weapons. Because, like, the needler thing that you could do with the Gatling gun was so cool. If you remember.
Needler?
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like...
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, yeah, it basically worked like the needler, except it honed in on the enemies and all that.
Yeah, there's stuff that I liked about 3 more than 2, but just the way they the part of the story they were in overall for the overall plot of Jak and Daxter,
Oh yeah,
and just
Story was definitely better.
Oh yeah, but it also just limited the Grand Theft Auto kind of vibes Jak 2 had.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. I was gonna say that when you had started mentioning that. Like, the city parts of Jak 3 got nerfed. I feel like the city should have still been mostly the same in Jak 3, apart from the parts that were destroyed by the metalheads, obviously. And then added the desert into it, but, you know, they had PS2 limitations, so I guess they had to wipe out some of those maps to swap them out and stuff, but, you know, can't be winners all the way.
Yeah.
I don't like the opening of Jak 3 very much either. The beginning part up until you actually start to being able to freely roam around. Plus, nothing beat the opening line. Jak's very first words ever, "I'm gonna kill Praxis."
Yep.
Oh, and Dark Jak, of course, is way cooler than Light Jak. Light Jak kind of felt useless for the most part compared to Dark Jak. Go with Dark Jak and you just absolutely fucking wreck every goddamn thing in your vicinity. But then Light Jak, it's like, I can flap my wings a little bit, but it doesn't really work that well. I can heal, but, you know, there's health packs in the area, so why did I really need to do that?
Yeah. Man, for me being so close to, like, I feel like the end, there's a decent chunk of enemies I'm still missing.
Very likely that there are hidden areas you have no idea about that you haven't gotten to that have secret enemies and bosses and stuff. Games like this tend to do that sometimes. I don't know how much secrets Hollow Knight 1 had to it, but
A lot.
a lot. Then yeah, this game probably also contains a shit ton of secrets too. Oh, Assassin's Creed 2. Clears Assassin's Creed 1 for sure. Ezio Auditore's fucking one of the best Assassin's Creed characters ever. The only other character I like as much, if not maybe more, is Edward Kenway. But Assassin's Creed 4 is to Assassin's Creed 3 what Assassin's Creed 2 was to Assassin's Creed 1.
I shall soon descend to darkness below the kingdom and quell the source of Farloom's rending. If the task is achieved, my future may take me far from Farloom. But now I have faith that you will hold these bugs together and see them prosper. In truth, I'm still only a fool, but I'll hold dearly to your faith in me. That warmth will help me to endure whatever challenges lie ahead. Now, let me pray for you, dear friend, and my hopes for fellow...
Oh, she's singing a little song that everybody posts all over the internet.
Yep. And there's one area you come across her and like you play your needle and get her to like sing like the words for the song she was singing. Not the same one as this. It was like super fucking depressing.
Oh, that's
Brothers, sisters, our strength is shared. Crushed, consumed? Let's keep our spirits strong. Huddle together.
So I just realized in my head, because I was trying to think about all these other sequels and stuff, the only sequel I don't think is better is Final Fantasy II. That game is dog shit.
Oh, 2? Yeah.
If you consider that the original Final Fantasy II we got was Final Fantasy IV, then you could say, hell yeah, that was a better sequel. But if you look at the actual Final Fantasy II, whew, boy, they were on crack.
Trying out new things.
Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't kill the sequel, to be honest. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say a good word about 2. They fixed it with 3 in Japan, because 3 is just a standard class-based system. Went back to doing what 1 did. And then 4, of course, was a fucking masterpiece. People liked 5. 6 is a masterpiece. And 7 fucking just blew it out of the damn water. It would not be contained anymore after that. Although I gotta say, 100%ing Final Fantasy VIII, I do not like it as much as I used to like it back when I played it on the PS1. And then playing Final Fantasy IX and finally getting to finish it when I played it on the PS4, I regret not ever beating it back then. But that shit's a fucking masterpiece. So much better than 7 in my opinion. The story is immaculate.
Oh yeah, I love 9. It's my second favorite Final Fantasy.
My only problem is that it's so damn slow, and even using the fast forward feature of the modern console versions, it still doesn't really speed it up that much. It feels like standard for like 7 and 8.
Yeah.
But I don't have a problem with slower RPGs, because there's other slower RPGs I really like Xenosaga. I wouldn't really consider Xenosaga a very fast-paced game.
No.
The combos you do sometimes take a little bit, because you have to make sure you're pressing the buttons right. Like, even when you tap the entire combo that you plan on doing out, it still has to go through the entire character animation before it will complete the attack. So.
Yeah.
But that game's also fucking amazing.
Yeah,
so I won't complain about it.
Yeah, I need to replay that. I haven't played them in forever. I don't even remember the story that well. And it was like a very... It would be one that totally comes back to me as I play it, though. I know for a fact it would.
I would love to see them do a remaster of it. I wouldn't really want them to do any kind of remake or anything. I would prefer it to be a remaster, just because remakes usually only do 1 game, and that requires you to then wait for any sequels that come out, if they even get to do the sequels. But also, I would really want to just play the original trilogy as it was. I don't want to... okay, I don't know how much history you know about Xenosaga, but originally they were planning 7 games for the entire saga.
Oh yeah, I know.
After something happened with the first game, the second game ended up taking elements from a few of the other games that they were planning, and so they cut the number down, of course, and then when they made the third game, they took some of the rest of the elements from the games that they weren't going to be making, and that was the end of it. Because I guess it wasn't as popular as they were expecting it to be. The change of art style, the only reason I would like a remake would be to, 1, give them the opportunity to include shit that they wanted to include that they didn't get to when they had to break the games up into different pieces, and then 2, give it a consistent art style for all 3 games, or if they do more than that, all of the games in the series. Because I feel like the anime style was really nice, but if they did something similar to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or 3 for the art style for a remake for Xenosaga, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
the only problem is, I don't know who owns the rights, because they were on PlayStation, but they were originally licensed by Namco, and so I don't think, while Bandai Namco I think is like a holder for Monolith Soft or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
I don't think they control what Monolith Soft does. So it would really depend on, who actually owns the rights to the game right now. Bandai Namco's on the Xenoblade Chronicles games, right? Like when you boot it up and everything on the box. Okay, yeah. So I mean, if Bandai Namco still owns the rights to Xenosaga, there's no reason why Monolith Soft wouldn't be able to do it. Squaresoft owns the rights to Xenogears, and that's one reason why we don't get to see the light of day. which
Yeah.
is stupid.
That'd be a cool one to see too. I've never finished that game, but I have played through it a good bit one time a long time ago.
I only played it a little bit, so I didn't actually get to complete it. Just like with Lunar. I was glad we got a Lunar collection. They put the original Valkyrie profile on PlayStation at some point recently too. So I don't see why they shouldn't find a way to put Xenogears on there.
It's just printing money for the people who missed that shit.
Yeah. Not to mention the fact that the game itself is like one of the more expensive PS1 games. It's not like stupid expensive, but it's up there.
Part 3 is definitely a couple $100.
Xenosaga, yeah, I was talking about Xenogears.
Oh, Xenogears.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Xenogears is. I know you can get it on the PS3. I got it on the PS3. Well, I don't have my PlayStation 3 no more, so...
That too, the fact that it's purchasable on PS3 should be enough for them to put it on PS4/PS5. I forgot that they put it on PS3. Shit, I'm gonna go buy a PS3 now and just buy Xenosaga that, or Xenogears that way.
I wish I knew what happened to my PS3.
Star Ocean 3 is playable on PS4.
1 second. Well, I appreciate everybody here lurking and hanging out and vibing with us, but this is it for the stream tonight. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
3 a.m. for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I was about to leave myself. I was looking at the time and I was like, I'm going to try